Good afternoon. Well, I'll talk a bit about CB today because it's been a big part of my life a long while ago, and I think we mentioned to you that I sort of put it away 35 years ago, and my mate just got it out recently again, set it up, and now there's another surge of people coming on. So give you a little bit of history, what I know. Now, I'm not 100% sure when I first got one, but it was at least a year, probably longer, than when it became legal, which I do know was December 1981. Now, today, most of what we hear and most people actually talk on what was made legal then, and it was an off frequency. It was still 27 megs, but it was, and it went up in 10 kcs. We had 40 channels. We were given 40 channels of 10 kcs, and I no need to tell you the frequencies because it doesn't matter. It was an odd frequency. It was down 3 3/4 kcs, I think, something like that, from the normal one. Anyway, what happened is, I got one. We were in the car club and we heard about CBs, and someone brought one to the house, and I transmitted up the Teddy area of all things the very first time on someone else's, and it was illegal then, of course, but I quickly realised it was all right to use. So I bought one, and I bought one of these, which is a Midland 3001, if you can see that. I bought one of these. Well, I had it a while, and I don't know, this is where, it's so long ago I can't remember exactly how long it was. Anyway, some clubs were formed, and one was very near where I worked. And so I joined the club. We went down there. Well, when I went down, I used to take the radio out, take this out, take the CB out, and hide it under the cloth on my dashboard. Well, the lads knew where it was, of course, and I think, as I say, I can't remember how long I'd had it. Had it a while, but they stole it. And then they sold me another one, which is this one. Right? I'm not bothered now, like it's years and years and years ago. Right? So I didn't lose this one. I painted it red. They should be blue. I painted it red, and I put my handle on it. See? There. I'm the right way up, yes. And what I did, I used to take it out with me, and on these screws there, I had a strap. I haven't got one anymore to show you, but it clicked on. I had a strap that clicked on. So what I used to do was go in the pub and the club, say I took it with me everywhere. We went in the shops and I had it on my waist, like that, hung on a strap. Anyway, we got them out again, and this one didn't work. Well, I've got a good friend, a young lad, a clever young lad, and he's got it working. But the thing is, I've not spoken. It became legal, as I say, and I know the date, because I actually wanted to buy a licence, only because I didn't want someone to come and say you can't do it. It was a big part of your life then, and it is now. You know, it was your social life. If you wanted anything, you just had to ask. It was a big part of life. We used to ride around in the cars all the time, spend all the money on petrol. So there we are. So I've not spoken on this, and I know the date because it became legal on the 2nd of December 1981. And that is the last time I have spoken on this radio. So today is a momentous occasion, hence the title, because I'm now going to speak on this radio for the first time again. How about that? 19 Catweasel.
you there, Holby? Can you move channel 27?
27 gone. I've made it. Are you there?
Hey there, Breaker.
Yes, we've got you. How are you doing?
Yeah, a lovely wet day here in Lincoln.
Yes, it is, isn't it? It is. Getting a very nice signal from you if you want a radio report. It's definitely a full box, you're plus 30 with a perfect Radio 5.
Yeah, we're getting you here at just plus 30 Radio 5. That's spot on, Malcolm, for a 40-odd-year-old rig.
It is, isn't it? Yes, it is. So this has been quite a momentous occasion to actually speak on it for the first time since December the 2nd, 1981.
Yeah, let's go shout out, see if we got any other breakers about for this momentous occasion. No, there aren't any here. No, there's none around. There's you. Can't you hear him? Can't hear me. Are you about now?
Yeah, I'm about, Chris. Have you got me?
Yeah, usual quality, mate. Usual quality. Have you got me alright? Because I only just got this repaired, didn't I?
You have, yeah. Working perfectly. So just to finish off, here's the board out of the fruit machine. And I had a very clever friend come round last night and he's told me what the problem is and he's going to repair it for me. And what it is, these chips are actually switching transistors. All these, right? And that one is for the left reel. So when it starts, when you first switch it on and it starts to, well, boot up like a computer, because that's what it is, it's checking that everything works, just the same as your computer checks that you've got a mouse and keyboard, otherwise it won't come on. Well, it's the same with this. And of course, it was minus the left reel. So he knew straight away. And apparently these are just transistors for switching transistors for the stepper motors in the reels. That's what they do. So because one wasn't there, the computer thought it wasn't there, because of course that was the one that was broken. That's what the problem is. So all being well, we should have it partially going and then fully going for little money and a favour. How about that?